Hey guys, this is the video
Red
where we should be
flags,
rounding it
warning
up.
signs, and
Shamartha
intuition.
Jamil Carr's
Things
death is
that
being
make you pause.
investigated by the Wayne
EP3.
County Sheriff's Office. The GBI's medical examiner will complete an autopsy on Zari's car. What they investigate him for? I mean, what they investigate? Anyway, I don't know. The investigation is active and going. Anyone with information is encouraged to contact the GBI Regional Investigation Office in Eastman at 478-374-6988. Okay, so that is the end of the article, right? Now let's go ahead and just brief over a few things, a few key points that we need to remember about trauma bonding. Trauma bonding mimics love, okay? Toxic relationships mimic love. Reason being is because of the fluctuation of your heart and the excitement and the rush that you receive. Love is patient and love is kind, okay? So meaning that if you're being rushed to do something, it's not love. If you are being coerced to do something that you know you shouldn't be doing, it's not love. It's going against what you know to be right. Now, I am not young, but I'm a mature woman, and I'm a mother of a young woman and sons. And I know for a fact that when people are in toxicity in a relationship, literally there's nothing you can do but pray as their parent or their loved one, because they are going to do what they want to do. Y'all know I talk about my son all the time, and he and his girl, they love each other to death, okay? But I am definitely a guide for him, because I'm not gonna see it happen. I have experienced firsthand, okay? I have a charge for slapping my boyfriend, okay? Literally, you're literally looking at a person who has a charge. And when the officer asked me, because my baby daddy at the time was light-skinned, the officer asked me, why? What's wrong with his face? I said, I slapped him because he cheated. You see how ignorant that we are. And at that time, that's 20 so years ago. At that time, you're so lit up with all the anger and rage, just fueling your bloodstream, literally fluid through your bloodstream. You're not really paying attention to the warning signs, which is your future. Like, trying to, look for different jobs and having charges on you that affect you. So I'm here to just give y'all my take on it, because it's real. And we have got to get wiser, because it's going to happen more, because the veil is lifting. The United States already got so much going on. And from a biblical standpoint, there's a lot of evil things occurring in the air. A lot of spirits floating around. Okay? They mentioned they were dealing with roots and things like that. And so, baby, if you got to put roots on your man to keep him, honey, you need to let him go. Because I don't do zombies. I keep telling y'all, if my piston can't rise on its own, I don't want it. You understand what I'm saying to you? I don't care. So anyway, I really want to really touch bases with y'all about this, because she was such a beautiful girl, cute, adorable, and she was talking her truth, and he was talking his truth. He wasn't my type, but he was her type. And she mentioned, like, when he brought up about of her having the STD, and what people fail to say is, she said clearly that he licked it. Okay? He licked it. So, baby, hush. At that point right there, you chose. That's why I said, please heed the warning signs. I'm coming to y'all with love on this, all right? Now, let me go on and brief over the next topic. As y'all know who she is. We know who she is. We all know who she is.
Update.
We need to remember her name, Shanquella Robinson. We need to remember her name, okay? Shanquella Robinson Shanquella Robinson was born January 9th, 1997. She was an American businesswoman, founder of an American fashion clothing line, a hairstylist, a social media personality. She was born in North Carolina. She graduated from Winston-Salem State University, a historically black college. On October 28, 2022, Shanquella went on a vacation to Mexico with her best friend, Kalia Cook. The group consists of Shanquella, Kalia, and 4 other additional people. The group arrived at luxury rental apartment located in Puerto Rico, Los Cabos Resort, situated in the Puerto Rico's Los Cabos. Okay, the following story consists of 7 main characters, and their name was as follows: Kalia Cook, which was with her best friend, Winter Donovan, Alyssa Hyatt, Dejanay Jackson, Malik St. Patrick, and Nazir Washington. It is my understanding that their group arrived at the apartment villa, unpacked, and supposedly enjoyed everyone's company. However, the next day, October 29, 2022, a physician was called from the American Medical Center in Cabo San Lucas to attend to a resort resident who was experiencing health issues. Around that same time, Shanquella's mother received a phone call from one of her friend's daughter's traveling companions informing her that Shanquella had fallen ill and that a doctor was at the resort to assist her. The so-called friends told the doctor that Shanquella drank a lot of alcohol. The doctor recommended Shanquella be admitted to the hospital. So we know the terms of Shanquella's case. Okay? We know what happened to her. So as y'all know, we're still fighting to get justice for her. Her family has not received justice, and the people who witnessed it have not come to justice. Now, I can't say karma is not at play in their life and that they have not experienced some things. However, justice is justice, and she deserves it. Like, her story, I'm so, like, even just thinking about her story pisses me off because she was so tiny and cute, and that girl that was beating on her was way bigger than her. And I am a large woman, and I told y'all that there was no way that I would go and attack a small woman like that when she still messed up from the night before. Okay? Period. That was bullying. That was wrong. It was wrong. And I do hope that those people are brought to justice. Okay? Because as far as I'm concerned, they don't deserve a good life. They don't deserve a good life. I don't care. They don't deserve a good life. I'm sorry. You can't be that's them blood suckers. Okay? And I ain't going to say they won't have one because, you know, blood suckers hang in tribes and troops and stuff. It's a lot of blood suckers out there. But they don't, I mean, like the real man, they did what they should not have done. They was jealous of her. Let's go ahead and catch up on this article real quick. A federal judge dismissed some claims made by the family of Shanquella Robinson against the Federal Bureau of Investigations and the State Department court records show. Shanquella Salamander Robinson was sued for $100 million in damages in connection with her daughter's death while on a trip to Cabo in 2022. Court filings show that Judge Max Cogburn agreed with all 5 of the government's arguments to dismiss the suit. Sue Ann Robinson, the family's attorney who has no relation to the family, said the dismissal of certain claims were expected based on a hearing. She said part of the purpose of the claim was to have the government officials explain to the court why they haven't provided a clear reason to the family on the case's halting. The lawsuit named the FBI, the U.S. Department of State, and 6 of Shanquella's travel companions, widely referred to as the Cabo Six. The suit was seeking $100 million in damages and accused the federal agents of negligence in their handling of the investigation into her daughter's death. And does that not always occur? Stay tuned for EP4 with our little girls? It happens, and it is facts. To whoever don't like to hear the truth, so be your ears. But the reality is, a lot of brown girls go missing and harmed, and they never get justice. It's the truth. It sets me free, and I hope you try to walk in freedom as well. So don't live in a fantasy believing it's not. Let's finish this article in video 4.